Good day, viewers. Welcome to the Sport Wrap Show with Ashwin Mberi. Without further ado, let's head into the hit list. All right, so we start off with the Brave Warriors 27 players final squad clarification. Now, CAF permitted a final squad of 27 players, 4 more than the initial 23 from previous tournaments. The registration of the 4 additional players on the final list is only an option and not considered an obligation. In case a team submits a final squad of between 24 to 27 players, only 23 of them will be available for selection for each match during the tournament. Coach Colin Benjamin said he will only take along 23 players to AFCON, not 7, which means 7 big-name players in the league did not make the final AFCON 2024 squad. Now it's all systems go for Okapya annual sports tournament at the 11 Morning Star Sport Field in Ondangwa today. The draw took place yesterday. The 4-day event ends on Sunday. Now the 11 Morning Star Sport Field next to Andimba Toivo Airport at Ondangwa will host the 5th annual Okapya football tournament from 21 to 24 December. The event, primarily sponsored by Philip Lucas of Okapya Liner Transport, has a twofold purpose. It is staged to help keep the community, particularly the youth, engaged in positive activities during the holiday season. It is also a platform for players to get scouted by teams campaigning in organized mainstream football structures. Now, check out these action shots from the Popkewitz Foundation's athletics camp at the Vineta Stadium in Swakopmund. The primary objective of the Popkewitz athletics program is to promote and develop athletics at every level through supporting Namibian athletes in local and international competitions. Now, the Popkewitz Foundation supports initiatives generating ideas and building partnerships that purposefully use sport and physical activity to do something greater. In the pipeline is after the break. We are all seeking connection to each other, to the world, to the spaces we exist in.
Is it van Seidel wat hom kom uitrol hier van die posisie?
Seems like poor sportsmanship right now from the lads.
You might be physically ready, your body is ready, but mentally.
He has another chance and it is a goal from Vindo Kahan.
Op my sy sê wie is er aan neergetrek en daai bal het my grond gevat. Wie het grond gevat en is
But just enough next.
Running that mountain up. Okay, so we will be doing this for the mountain climber. More advanced, slightly advanced.
So is jou trolley reg? Want
I love that. I love that. So then
Kickstart our countdown at number 5 with this one.
Op Netwerk TV se Klets Kompas gesels ons nuus van 'n Maandag tot Donderdag. Ons kyk ook na die weer en meer. Stories wat jou raak en stories wat saak maak.
They've made a mistake in denying me bail, and they've made several other mistakes in many other cases.
The channels that teach us something new or reflect our expression. So it goes beyond switching to the right station. It's about choosing the experience that can adorn the present, dressing it with our tastes as we expand our preferences, because what we are actually connecting to is boundless, limitless human energy. And this is the spirit of NTV.
All right, now Jeremiah Nakatila had a very eventful year. The renowned boxer talked to us in the pipeline about how he felt about his year, obviously reflecting and how he feels and what his plans are, rather, for the coming year.
Loki, welcome once again to the Sport Rep Show. It has been a good year. I know there's been ups and downs from your side. It is indeed productive 2023 for you, having fought in the United States of America. However, I think that is something of the past. There is a big tournament coming up. That is the Jeremiah Loki Nakathila football tournament something big that has been happening every time in the north during the festive season. How ready are proceedings at the moment?
Yeah, no, thank you, Jesse. Right now we talk about Chiremani Kathila Annual Tournament. That's the important topic in the table right now. So we are prepared, we are ready. So this year it's more than soccer because we add additional activity which is a trade fair. So even the community have a chance now to come showcase some of the products, some of our product. We have like Okapya and Ondangwa on our site, so they will have a chance to show those and sell some of our local and traditional products that normally we consume the site. So we are ready. The tournament is on. The tournament will start on the 22 December to 24. So that's Friday to Sunday. Yeah. So team registration started. A few teams. I've run about 5 teams that registered already. So I'm looking forward to more teams to come and register. So as you know, there's big money on the table, which is 20,000. That will be shared among the teams, whereby the first winner will walk away with 9.5 thousand. The second will walk away with 6,000. That's a big amount for teams. Yeah, so therefore I'm inviting all the teams to come register their team and be part of us. This is big. This is for us. This tournament is actually based for us, and that's why you see I'm a boxer, but I'm actually sponsoring a tournament. That's just indicate that I'm a person for all, not just boxing. Yeah. So I just want to mention also our main sponsor for this tournament. This year, our main sponsor is Yambome Investment. So I'm proud of Yambome Investment under the leadership of Mr. Elifa Shivote. So I'm proud of them. They come on board and assist me. So, and other friends also, I want to appreciate other friends that also assist me. So I'm proud of that. So yes, the tournament is on.
Ready. Well, Loki, what is the registration fee for the teams?
Yeah, the registration fees for the teams is 1,200, and that's the registration for the teams. And once you did that, the teams are you are part of us. You are part of the tournament.
Wonderful stuff there. You mentioned a trade fair there. Will there be exhibitors, people that are selling stuff, food, drinks, and all? Music, anything?
Definitely, yes. There will be people that are selling what they have to sell. There will be entertainment. There's a lot to happen on the trade fair. So we have entertainment. We have a Miss Etaka Trade Fair. Actually, the trade fair, we name it Etaka Annual Trade Fair, and together with the tournament, with Chiremani Kathila Annual Tournament, whereby at the trade fair, we're gonna have also artists that gonna perform. We have Etaka there, it's like a river. So we're gonna have a chance. So people have a chance to go to those boats and then travel to a Parera and back. So that's gonna happen. So if you want to be part, there are a lot when it comes to entertainment. You don't wanna miss this, and just come and then be part. You're gonna see if you're gonna take part in the. There are a lot of activities actually, and the community is ready to serve. They are going to have food and all this and drinks and so on.
Well, look, it's interesting always to find out what made you come with this idea of the Jeremiah Lokina Kathila tournament. I know when it was started or incepted, we did ask you that, but it is important just to repeat why you started this.
Mainly, the main objective for this is just to promote sport. I wish I wish I could host all the sport courts, but the facility that I have at hand is mainly for soccer. So if I have a chance to have to accommodate all the sport code, I could have done it. For me, it's just to promote sport and just to for I just want our Namibian youth to become sport people and do away with alcohol and drug abuse and just be productive in this way.
Yes, of course, it's a football tournament. When do we expect to see other sport codes included?
Yes, I'm looking forward. Like last year, we supposed to have boxing, but unfortunately, we only have one ring there, the north. And the weekend before we kick on, the tournament kick on, the boxing had the boxing day at the Shakati, and one of the wooden thing broke when they hosted the tournament, and the next weekend they supposed to bring the ring, so it couldn't happen due to that. So for me, is to people are always asking. Boxing is always
yeah,
always
because they always
when are you
associate
bringing boxing? We know you are a boxer. When are you bringing boxing? But for me, I'm a sportsman, and I don't only do sport of my code. I can go beyond that. That's why I'm sponsoring soccer.
Thank you so much, Loki. We're looking forward to this tournament, and we hope it is a good one.
Yes, thank you. I'm just inviting everybody to come and be part of the tournament. Show everybody must come and see for himself and give. Yes, so yeah, everybody just come to Eunda this come December.
All right, thank you.
That was Jeremiah Nakatila in the pipeline. I'm certainly excited to see how his boxing year unfolds in 2024. We're going to take a short break before we go globetrotting.
From the day you were born and welcomed until your pensioner years on this earth, your life is filled with changes and phases. What mattered the most at age 10 may be an unknown memory at 25. The heartbreak at 16 may be replaced with wedding bells at 27. The degree you've always wanted or starting your career business may come true at age 30. And the dream to own your own home may come to realization at age 50. Whatever stage you find yourself in, whatever matters right now, Standard Bank has what you need to bank like you. Choose your own path. Choose endless possibilities. Standard Bank, it can be.
All right, let's look at some international sport in globe-trotting. Major clubs and leagues across Europe rejected the Super League in favor of the status quo. And this was following yesterday's EU court verdict, which said UEFA and FIFA contravened EU law by preventing the formation of a Super League. Manchester United were one of the first to say they remain committed to playing in competitions which are run by Europe's soccer governing body, UEFA, as German champions Bayern Munich. United were one of the 12 clubs involved in the formation of the breakaway Super League in April 2021, but pulled out due to pressure from fans, governments, as well as players. In cricket, Australia's Usman Khawaja was reprimanded by the International Cricket Council yesterday for sporting a black armband, and this was after the global body's rules prevented him from wearing shoes with messages of support for Gaza in a test against Pakistan. Khawaja had the messages "Freedom is a human right and all lives are equal" on his boots in the colors of the Palestinian flag during training before the opening test of the three-match series last week, which the hosts won by 360 runs in Perth. And the Premier League will serve up its traditional festive feast of action, but few games will be as eagerly anticipated as first-placed Arsenal's trip to second-place Liverpool on Saturday. As Christmas crackers go, this one takes some beating as the two sides that appear most likely to relieve a stuttering Manchester City of their crown face off at Anfield. 28 Premier League games will be crammed in 12 days, starting with Aston Villa's home clash with bottom club Sheffield United on Saturday, when victory would send Villa to the top. Now, while Unai Emery's side have emerged as genuine title contenders after 15 successive home league wins, Arsenal and Liverpool are still regarded as City's biggest rivals. Arsenal have not won a Premier League match at Anfield since 2012 and have endured some heavy beatings in the interim period, although they did draw 2-2 in April, having led 2-0. But Mikel Arteta's side are on a run of 5 wins in 6 league games, and there is mounting belief that they can go one better than last season when they faded in a 2-horse race with Manchester City. Stay with us as we head into your take after the break.
Enjoy the season's best prices all month long at Brock. 2-liter farmhouse ice cream for $44.99. 1-liter fruit tree juice for just $18.99. 2-liter Coca-Cola Original for just $19.99. 2-liter WB cooking oil for only $64.99. And 2 kg Sky hand wash powder for $39.99. See all our specials online at www.vurmanbrock.com.
All right, so some of you may or may not know this, but this is the last sport wrap of the year, and would like to thank you, we being Jesse, Brian, Limba, and myself, as well as the MMOs and all the people from NTV for supporting the show that makes sure that you always get the sports news hot off the stove. But I'm going to leave you now with your take as journalist Limba Mpetami has a chat with football legend Mbimbo Shihero, and this was just days before the SA Legends versus NAM Legends. But from me, Ashwin Berry, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Joined by Mr. Bimbo Shihero, the Legends of Namibia, football legends of Namibia, at some stage even the coach of Brave Warriors. So these guys are getting ready to play the Legends of South Africa on Saturday. So I caught them at training today, and of course just a small interview to find out how has training been as of late, Mr. Bimbo.
Thank you very much. I think you get us off guard here. When we heard the news and when we were informed that there is the 9th Dr. Hage King Cup, which will be celebrated on Saturday the 18th of November, we were informed by the organizing committee of Dr. Hage King Cup that you guys have been selected to represent the country, but normally their focus was more on the class of 98, which was the most successful team when it comes to the national team. So it was so exciting. When we were informed, we started training maybe a month ago on our own. But then later we thought that why can we not regroup ourselves and come together and train as a team with the involvement of our previous coach, Mr. Reston Mukhane. So we started with the training of the inception of the training. We started last week on Monday at this Eros soccer field through Doggy Schmidt, who's having a soccer training who normally practice here. So we started a week ago, and weekends we are normally off, but normally we were told by the coaches or even us ourselves that we need to behave because we need to showcase on the 18th, and the nation really is expecting, and they were always questioning. And there was questions around all the towns. They say, where are they today? That was the slogan. People wanted to know what is happening with this all the ex-footballers, the good players, the legends of Namibian football. Now, I think the 18th on Saturday will be the platform for the nation to see where they are, in what good shape they are. So I think here, I don't know why you are smiling. Maybe you see different shapes here, but that is not our idea. But the main objective is us to showcase. We need to appreciate the cup. We need to give back to the nation what they were longing for such a long time. And I think our appearance will have a significant role when it comes to Namibian football.
Okay, Mr. Bimbo, just speaking about you guys training, and of course, I mean, it's been a long time since you have been on the field and starting to train again. I don't know if in your one of your hobbies, if it's training, I mean, keeping fit, but when you got back to the field, or rather just got back to fitness, how has it been so far? Maybe just speaking about the knees, how is the body reacting to the training?
We thought when you are training on your own and you are taking a jog maybe 2 or 5 kilometers a day, or even twice in a week, and the way how your lungs are breathing, you think you are fit. So when we regroup and came back to the playing field, the so-called 100 by 100, these 1 hectares, it's not easy. And the age is just the number, but it's against us. Now, the first week, we thought, maybe the muscles, they went to sleep. But now we are trying to bring it back, that energy back, but it's not easy. And everybody, every day, you see an ex-footballer sitting on the side, and then you are wondering what is going on. Then you see sometimes he's complaining about the right hand, he's complaining about the back, he's complaining about the hamstring and everything. It's not easy. And I think when you are young, really things are in order, but when you are aging, it's serious. And it becomes a little bit irritating. So whenever you see it's 5 o'clock, you need to drive and go to the training field. It's so sour, but it's nice. But the organs, the joints, it's a little bit tough, man. But we'll see.
Okay, now just 2 things before I let you go. In this modern day of football, there's quite a lot of aspiring footballers that have come up. There's really guys that have been doing so well. I mean, if you could right now, if maybe you were in your 20s, would you really still want to play football in this modern day?
I think we were the gate openers for international football. So worldwide, or even on the African continent, we were not acknowledged or even recognized what Namibia talent is. But the day when we started participating in most of the tournaments like the AFCON, the World Cup qualifying, this group of legends from the 90s, they opened the gates for the youngsters now. I mean, if I was 20 years old, I can rest assured I could not even play here in Namibia. I could have been somewhere. Because if you look in the group and if you look at the pool of players, and specifically the legends, these are talented born strikers, defenders, midfielders. Now, current youth, people are putting structures in place. That's why we're having a lot of youth developments. We call it soccer academies. But many years back, the only soccer academy which was there, it was the schools. You know, the under 14, the under 15, under 7, and this is where people used to show off their talent. And the pool was a little bit big. It was not centralized, it was decentralized, because everybody could have been representing his own region. I mean, among all the 4 regions. But if I was young, really I could have found myself somewhere.
Okay, 2 last things. I want you to send a message to the Legends of South Africa. These guys are coming to Windhoek sometime this week, facing you guys. What is the message that you want to send out to them for Saturday? And of course to the audience that are listening right now, people that have been following your career, the people that, you know, the small boys that want to be like, one day like, oh, I want to play like the likes of Bimbo one day. What is the message that you'd like to send out?
The message is clear. I think when we launched the Dr. Hake King Cup a month ago, I think one of the legends from South Africa, they were invited to come and be part of the launch. And I think the same messages, I'm just going to copy and paste it again and highlight it nicely again. if they think they will come here and just maybe to showcase as history, and I will use the past as a reference. You know, the South Africa, we don't want to lose again Bafana Bafana. Since our playing days, we play against them maybe 3 times and we never lost on our home soil. You know that we call our Independence Stadium the slaughtering house. So that will repeat again this Saturday, and I'm warning them, they're gonna run for their money. It's not gonna be easy. I know in their lineup they have also mixed up a little bit because they have introduced youth so that they can make us tired. But most of us, we also include some youth, so it will be a competitive, but it's not easy, and I think we'll showcase what we can do.
Okay, and to the fans, why must the people buy the tickets to come watch you guys play?
I think the brand itself, if you mention the class of 90 days, it's a brand on itself. So I will invite all the Namibians in all the 4 corners of this country to come into numbers, to come and see your favorite legends, whom you always used to ask through all different platforms. Could be on social media, could be on radio, television, and say, where are they today? Come and see them, how they're gonna perform again.